Good afternoon, guys. I have a question for you. What if I told you I had the key to happiness, right? What if I told you that your brain is the master key to happiness? I'm going to go through my notes real quick with you guys. This is going to be based off of the things I was thinking today, and I wanted to contribute it back to the world and kind of process it through you guys. A few things here, and bear with me. I hope you guys are enjoying the weather. It's starting to warm up and everything. So with that, I'll dive into this. So one thing we do need to understand ourselves completely nowadays is we need the guide of ancient wisdom and modern science to get the balance right. So a lot of people look at ancient wisdom as something that was mythological and something that was kind of seen as different, but you can see in the consistency of what they built and created that at some point it's got to be real, right? So it was real back then, so it's still real now, but we have modern science now that kind of backs it up. You know, the more we learn about the old stuff, we find out that it was true and that we can use it nowadays. So do some research because it matters a lot. So, and then this is a question about your life. Is life about happiness? Is life going to always be about chasing after happiness? Because, you know, I've had this conversation with a bunch of people before. It's, you know, what do you want to do with your life? It's like, oh, I just want to be happy and content and, you know, not have to worry about bills and stuff like that. Well, the only person that really decides what we worry about is ourselves. So you might have bills, obviously you would have to pay them, but the thing with the bills is you don't have to be worried about them. You can be confident that they're going to be paid and not have to worry too much about it. Now, I know that's something hard to say for people that are struggling, but I have been there. I have, and I still am, experiencing that from time to time. So it never gets easier. It just, you get more clear-minded and your thoughts are more processed. Instead of just thinking, hey, I have no way of making it. Well, one, you're here now today and you've made it so far. So through this whole process, you've been able to make it work every single time. And if it didn't work the way you planned, it wasn't meant to. So anything that has happened and will happen is always true. So the biggest thing about us is having to experience the now. And the only thing we can change about the future or the past is the way we feel now. So don't feel that way about that stuff now. The flesh fights the spirit and the spirit fights the flesh. Okay, now when I say spirit, I'm not talking about just a religion type of spirit. I'm talking about that part of your body that tells yourself all those thoughts during the day is going to be the spirit. You know, it's disconnected from your mind, it's disconnected from your body, but you know that it's there. You know, it's way back, and we have to acknowledge and accept that in order for us to use it properly. So, and you have to use both of them to understand yourself and others. If you don't use the both of them, then you will not understand the other people or yourself. Desires and reason move in opposite direction. So there's polarities to everything. And in order to make sure that you're on the right side of the polarity, you have to be in the middle. You have to be in right now. You can't be in the future, you can't be in the past, you have to be now. You can't be with desires and you can't be without reason. You have to be in between. You have to understand and acknowledge both ends, because once you're able to use both ends of the spectrum, you're able to advance in your now. So that's a very important thing that I try to understand and accept myself, but then also try to give to you guys and teach you as well. So give your desires reason and live your life. The reasons, you will get what you would desire. I wrote that down really fast, so I'm going to repeat that. Give your desires reasons. So the things that you want, you have to give them a reason why you want them, right? Make a vision of what it is that you want that desire for, and then make that reason what you live for. Now, if you're living for that reason every day in everything you do, then you will be able to get there that much quicker, okay? And then a quote that kind of supports that a little better details is, I slept and dreamt life was joy. I woke and saw that life was duty. I acted and behold, duty was joy. So rewards and success are always measured with service and discipline. You can't have one without the other. You can't get something for free without giving something up, okay? So discipline is giving something up and trade for the success. So if you're able to trade your discipline in order to get the success, then there's never one time in history where something was given and nothing was given back. You know, it's like Newton's second law. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So if you're putting positive energy into everything you do because of your reasoning, then that positive stuff will come back to you. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to come back to you right away, but if your intentions are pure and your reasoning is strong enough, then you wouldn't worry about that anyways at first. You'd be sitting in the now and enjoying it for what it is and giving yourself the feeling that you want to be. So everything you do is in your favor. You just need to learn how to accept that. After you accept that, then you are in control of your life. So that is going to be the key to happiness, is really just kind of owning your own brain and being able to use it and manipulate it in the ways that you want to. Your brain is split up into, say, 2 sections, right? There's the good and the bad. Everyone talks about it, the angels on the shoulder and everything like that. It's your desires and your reasons. And if you're able to use both of them together, then you won't be split up. You'll be able to focus on the things that you want. And because of that, you'll be able to accomplish and get everything that you ever wanted in your life. And with that, I love you guys. Please comment your thoughts or reactions. I'd like to see what you guys think and what you are learning or something you can teach me. So with that, take care, stay warm.
That's so funny.